1964 is what we're doing. Who do you have on the line?
A couple weeks ago, Huggy made a YouTube video, put it on the radio, and he said, we're hoping that somebody calls, watches this video and calls 248-557-1460, and on the phone is Lynn from Waterford, Michigan, who saw the MySpace and saw the videos, and she called just to say hi to Dr. Franklin.
Lynn is on the phone?
Lynn is on the phone. So
Lynn, are you there?
Through the board?
Yeah, Lynn's here.
Lynn, what year did you graduate high school?
I graduated in 1982.
1982.
Yeah, and born in 1964. What existed then?
Born in 64. So, you know, I hate to ask you this, but maybe you were conceived in a Ford Mustang.
There was one driving by, for sure.
Quite possibly, let me tell you.
Well,
what high school did you go to?
I went to Pontiac Northern.
Pontiac Northern, and you graduated in 82. What were some of your memories of going through high school?
Oh, God. Vague memories.
Well, let's ask you this, Lynn. Of all the cars you've owned, what was your favorite car?
My favorite car, Chevy Nova.
Was that a good back seat?
It'd be nice to Lynn. She's on our MySpace, and she's nice enough to call in Dr. Franklin, and we appreciate that. Waterford, Michigan. Now, Lynn, in Waterford, do you listen to us on 1460 AM or via the computer?
1460 AM.
Wow, I'm very excited about that. We always like to hear people being able to call in and participate in the show. Lynn, I'm hoping you can gather up some of your friends and come out to this concert Saturday with the Marcells, Benny and the Jets, the Marcells, and in actuality, they're going to have a comedy show in there as well, so it'll be an exciting evening.
Now, let me get this straight. Here you are born in 64, graduated, you're 18 in about 1982, which is, what, about 20-odd years ago.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
And so you got to be what, in your 40s, late 40s?
40-something.
Okay, and yet you are mature enough, maybe if that's the right word, to listen to WPON and Oldies radio show.
Oh, oldies are the best. Grow up with them, listen to them, watch my parents dance to them. Nothing better than that.
But see, you have Dr. Franklin's curiosity, Lynn. How did you discover the radio show?
From you, Benny.
She's on the MySpace, searching the web. She finds Benny and the Jets on the MySpace, and of course it talks about your the myspace.com/Dr. Wop Show, and she sees this on the computer. She sees Huggy's YouTube, and all this leads to actually tuning into the radio show.
Now, by the way, Lynn, we're going to be, you're familiar out there in Waterford with the Overtime Lounge.
The where?
With the Overtime Lounge right there on Dixie Highway.
You're going to be at the Overtime?
Well, we're going to be at the Overtime April 9th. We're going to do a live radio show on Wednesday night, April 9th. And then subsequently with the, you know, it's right there on the corner of Dixie and Floridale.
Right. Oh, yeah. I've been there many times.
And Richard Puertas and Nancy, they do a nice job of everything. And in addition, we're going to be with the Napa people, Les Thompson and
which
Bill
is right
Graham,
behind the Overtime.
right behind there on Floridale, where there's going to be a big car show every Wednesday. So tell your friends, and we want you to come on out.
Hopefully there won't be any snow.
Well, we have great weather for that.
Well, eventually we're looking for the gals to come out in their go-go boots.
I think I could probably maybe do the same as well.
Skirts too.
You're gonna pass on that, or did you say, or are you gonna?
No, I hopefully can take a pair out of the closet.
There you
Take those
go.
go-go boots.
And
Well, years ago, Dr. Franklin, right down the street from the Overtime, there's a big Kmart store there, and there was a very famous car cruise that would happen there every Wednesday.
Right.
Now, I understand that they've kind of closed that down to the cruisers, so we're hoping to unite all those people that used to go to the Kmarts or cruise up and down Dixie Highway to come down the street a little bit to where the Overtime is, and we're going to use that big combination parking lot of the Overtime and Napa Auto Parts and make that cruise headquarters.
So,
now, you remember when Kid Rock and Aerosmith were in town, they brought their Harleys out and they cruised Dixie Highway and went to the ice cream place out there. So I'm going to make sure that Kid Rock knows about the car cruise and see if we can't get him to ride his Harley by one day.
That would be awesome.
That would excite everybody.
The Tony lost a lot of business on that night, too.
Yes, yes.
Lynn, we're going to be at the Napa for their open house on April 19th, which is a Saturday. So we've got a lot of dates. April 9th at
Somewhere with you write
at
this down and get
Overtime,
on your MySpace.
and April 19th at the Napa, and then every Wednesday for the car cruise out there. And we're going to have lots of fun, and then the Dr. Doo-Wop will be June 14th down at Greenfield Village, and July 4th. Are you sitting down? Are you ready for this one?
I'm sitting down.
July 4th, the Independence Township has a huge July 4th blowout. They're going to have a parade down Main Street, Clarkston, and the Dr. Doo-Wop will have his car in the parade, and then we're going to be broadcasting from the park right there. We're going to be from 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock, and we're going to have a big show, and we're going to have Benny and the Jets Band and the Stubbs Girls, and hopefully we're going to get a few other acts. Maybe Guy, you might want to think about that.
My Head Radio would love to play.
There you go.
Lynn, you got to go to Boca's MySpace as well as friend him. I think if you go down to my comments section, you'll find his on there, and you can click on there. If you go to, well, we just what's the address? It's MySpace.com.
Yep, / My Head Radio.
My Head Radio and friend Boca, you'll get a kick out of his website and a lot of stuff he does.
Check out the Barack Obama video
We'll do
too.
4
It's
on the
pretty
bottom.
funny.
I'm gonna have
Oh
to
yeah,
introduce
we didn't even get to talk about that. Get on a microphone.
and then come out of it.
My Head Radio put together a new video of Barack Obama, and it's sweeping the country. And it's a kind of a story and a song and a
Right.
rap and
It's,
a music and the lips move. It's hilarious.
Yeah, you should check it out. We have it on our MySpace page. It's right at the top. All you have to do is click on it. It'll take you right to YouTube, and it's pretty funny. So if you like it, send it to people.
Kind of like that Conan
Exactly,
kind of
exactly.
setup.
A cutout of him with my lips in there doing it.
It's hilarious.
Thank you.
So Lynn, talk to me a little bit about your memories of the Beatles. Do you have any memories of the Beatles at all?
Well, my sister adored the Beatles. I was a monkey girl.
Oh, very
yeah,
interesting.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor, if you don't mind. If you could introduce this next song, can you do that? It's a Beatles song.
She will. We want to thank you for calling too. As we get ready to have you introduce this song, Lynn, you have a great voice for radio, and we want you to call back more often.
We want you to call back more often. In fact, what I would do is invite you to come in. We're going to be in the studio for the next several weeks before we hit the trail on our live remote. So we would, Dr. Doo-Wop would welcome you and your buddies. Come on into the studio. We'd love to meet you.
I'll have fun with that, Dee.
Yeah. Okay. So
Hey
here's
Lynn,
what I want you to do
look
now.
for your new
You're gonna
video
say,
on
"Jukebox
YouTube.
John, play the Beatles."
Right, ready? You are the Beatles.
Thank you.
Yay!